Welcome to our self-esteem channel. Please introduce yourself as you walk us through your journey growing up. Thanks a lot, Lizzie, for the warm welcome. My journey growing up was not easy since I had crooked teeth which lowered my self-esteem. Oh no. I was born with crooked teeth. When my parents took me to hospital, the doctor advised them to wait until my teeth fall out so that he can do something. It was difficult for them to perform any procedure, so they decided I will remain like that for health reasons. My mother was not happy because everybody shunned her. When I went back to school, my classmates made fun of me. They would say, "Look, the tooth monster is praying alone again." I started wearing braces. The situation went from bad to worse. Still, the children made fun of me. I wondered whether my nightmare will end someday. My mother told me not to open my mouth too wide. She told me I scare people with my teeth. I asked my mom, how do I even give answers during lessons? She told me it's best to stay quiet and not even laugh. Did you manage to keep quiet? Are you a quiet person? I took my mom's advice. Anytime a teacher asks a question, I will keep my hand down and remind myself that I am supposed to hide my teeth. The older I got, the harder my life got. Whenever somebody asked me out for coffee, I will run away without a response. People will think I was rude for not at least saying no instead of running away. Unfortunately, my teeth continued to ruin my life every day. What happened when you became an adult? Even when I grew up, I went to look for a job. They loved my resume, but told me that looks are very important when you work with people. It was hard for me to keep a job. There was a time I got a job at a local restaurant. I was doing my work diligently. I didn't know I was scaring some customers. Being busy as usual, my boss called for me. He told me I am scaring people away and he fired me. That was not fair. That incident pushed me to the limit. I decided to get dentures. I went to hospital myself. I decided no more bullying. I thought I will be able to have a normal life. But when I looked at myself at the mirror after the procedure, I was terrified. The doctor made it worse. The procedure failed. He said my teeth were too crooked, that's why the procedure failed. I was devastated. He gave me artificial teeth to use. I started wearing the artificial teeth. It changed my outlook. I said to myself, if I can't do anything about the situation, I can just pretend that the teeth the doctor gave me were real. That was so sad, my friend. One time I found a suitor, he took me for dinner. I had to hide my flaw from him. When the waiter came to take an order, I decided I will not eat. I ordered just coffee. My suitor was surprised, even thought I was joking because I was supposed to eat and not drink. I assured him I was not hungry. My new boyfriend helped me to get a job. I accepted the job and promised to do my best. The artificial dentures helped me in my personal life. My boyfriend proposed to me. I was so excited. I said yes. Another problem arose. Since some secrets you can't hide forever, my boyfriend found my artificial dentures just when I had removed them to clean my mouth. He didn't give me time to explain. He called me a monster. He said I have been lying to him all along. I tried to explain to him that I didn't want to lose him. I tried to tell him that it was an unsuccessful procedure. I told him I will be wearing them for the rest of my life and nobody will notice. He told me I am a shameless liar. He cancelled every plan we had started for our wedding. He told me he cannot marry me. He didn't want to understand me. He left. He told me he can't live with a monster like me. Oh my goodness. People can be so insensitive. Why? At least he could have tried and give a second chance. Trouble didn't end at that. He told his friend to fire me. I asked him why. He told me it's because he cannot tolerate deception. That was the last blow. I took my phone and called the hospital. I wanted to talk to the manager about my unsuccessful operation to see how they can help me. The person who received the call insisted that the doctor only talks to his patients. She told me to call a support group for people with similar issues. Oh, you mean there's a support group for such? Yes, there's. I also didn't have an idea. She even gave me the number to call the group. I called and I was invited to join them where they used to meet. I went there and I was surprised to find people with a problem as mine. Everyone was giving their stories. I told them it's my doctor who did that to me. One of them removed her artificial teeth. Her dentures were damaged like mine. She told me I'm not alone. The realization that I wasn't the only person with that problem was encouraging. I decided I can't let that hospital get away with it. So it means the hospital had quack doctors? I decided the doctors were going to pay for their mistakes. I gathered other victims of malpractice and resolved to fight for justice. We had to sue for damages. I worked tirelessly until I managed to get justice for myself and my fellow victims. We were compensated handsomely. On top of that, I am now a well-known motivational speaker. I thank God. Thank you so much, Emily. Congratulations for your career path. It was not easy, but I'm glad you came out a victor. Thanks a lot, friends, for watching. Please subscribe for more stories.